And welcome to Cyntillating Reviews, and this is little baby Sherlock. What? Okay, so as promised, we do have a special video today, and you can see at the bottom Sherlock's first birthday. So Sherlock is 1 year old. He turned 1 April 30th, and it was kind of a little hard to get this tribute video out on said April 30th. Just because a person is walking their bike up on the hill, but you're okay, good boy. But it was kind of hard to get this video out on said birthday, just because I kind of wanted to tell a little bit how Sherlock came to be, and it kind of involved not having my husband around while I talk, and it's just so I wouldn't distract him while he's doing his work. It is close to the final bits, his final stretch of the program for his master's, so it's pretty tedious right now. There's days where I don't really see him. I only see him for like lunch and dinner, but that's really it though. He's online a good majority of the day because of his schooling. But with Sherlock, it kind of did involve my husband a little bit. The idea of, you know, when I said the waiting, the blood, sweat, tears, it really did, hey, no bite. But it really did all kind of come right at the perfect moment, I guess. That would be the best way to say it. Don't put your lips up. But Sherlock did kind of come during the best, like, not really the best time, but the time where we kind of needed him the most. He wants down. I'm gonna put him down. So I'll just kind of go backwards a couple of years. So there was a video that I posted. I said, where have I been? In addition to my job schedule that I had, I can disclose this information now because I'm no longer this. I previously was a job developer, job coach for those with disabilities, and it did include like working on site as needed with my consumer to help them learn the job, to help them understand the job, and you know, what can I do to make sure they are successful in said job, so on and so forth. So the scheduling was not the standard 8 to 4 like Monday through Friday. It was kind of all over the place, so it was kind of hard to manage Cyntillating Reviews. And in addition to that, my husband's father, so my father-in-law, passed away December of 2020. We're at the point now where it's been a year and a half, and we've kind of gotten over that bumpy rock, to where I can just kind of briefly go over what happened. So it was a few weeks before Thanksgiving of 2020, my father-in-law disclosed that he had like the later stages of liver cancer, I believe that's what it was. And he was in the middle of test results to see how much the cancer has spread. And it was a day after my husband and I celebrated our first year wedding anniversary that my father-in-law got the test results back, and they said it's a lot. It's a lot. Basically, my husband bluntly told me when I came home from work that day, he's like, I don't think he's gonna make it by my next birthday. And my husband's birthday is April, so he just finished his birthday as well this past spring. So he was okay during Thanksgiving. That was kind of like Thanksgiving of 2020. So that was kind of like the last okay-ish days that I witnessed. I mean, everybody has off days, and I'm pretty sure he did just because he was in so much pain. And then December came along, like literally after they figured out his test results, and he started to rapidly decline. So it was kind of hard just because, you know, I saw someone when I was introduced to my husband's family, when I was introduced to my father-in-law, I saw him as like the hierarchy of the family. And I still kind of see that today a little bit, even though he's not physically here. But now it's my mother-in-law taking those reins of anarchy, or of hierarchy. I meant hierarchy. No, I love my mother-in-law. She's really, really sweet. I could not have asked for a better mother-in-law. But it was kind of a rough challenge because once my father-in-law passed away in December, the pieces of the puzzle, so everybody's part in the family, just kind of whittled a little bit. It was hard to put everybody together again. It took quite some time. He passed away on a Sunday. The wake, the visitation was a Friday. We had the funeral on a Saturday. And because it was so close to Christmas when everything was happening, it was in the agreement with everybody that we will just kind of move forward with the final goodbye in January, in the middle of January, so right after Christmas. Because Christmas is such a gifted time, you know, it's such a gifted time. It's such a blessed time to, you know, be with your family. And for those that have like friends nearby and the family's really close, so you celebrate with your friends, you know, all of that stuff. So it was very sentimental and fragile just because we were missing like the one person that held everybody together during those times. But at the same time, my husband kind of expected it to happen. He was in his 80s. He had over 4 different cancers, and he was fighting every single one of those cancers within the 20 years of his life. And after this last cancer, he basically said, I'm done. And, you know, he was tired. He did a lot. And with the age that he passed and the life that he had and the stories that I've heard, he did a lot. He did a lot than what any normal person could. So, and it was also around that time my husband and I were talking about wanting to get, you know, we were wanting to get a house. We were living in a 1,000 square foot apartment, but it was still tiny to us because of all of our stuff that we had. We were looking at getting a dog, and we were looking at doing so many different things, but it was so hard to do any of that just because all this stuff was happening. So everything had to be on hold until all the stuff with my father-in-law was done, over with. And then spring of 2021 came, and then my husband and I were kind of talking, and we talked a lot. We went back and forth on this a lot, and we made the ultimate decision that we were ready to bring the puppy into our life, because we were talking about bringing the puppy, but my husband and my sister-in-law, they had to take care of their father, you know, and they had restless nights, and my husband's like, it's not fair, you know, for me to take care of the puppy by myself. And he was gone trying to take care of his father, trying to make him comfortable for his last, you know, few days. We got a location, which was very convenient for us because it was about a 40-minute drive to go get him. And we put in the price, you know, we got an estimate of the price of what we were looking for. We talked about the pickup location, and we said yes. So I contacted the person, and she took my information, and I told her what I was looking for. All I told her was, I just want to try male. I was stuck with try male. I'm like, I don't care if he's fluffy or not. I don't care if he has a tail or not. Try male. That's all that I was looking for. And then when she sent me a picture of Sherlock, and she kind of broke down a little bit of his attributes that he had. Like, he was going to be fluffy. He had a little bit of bluey in him. And she's like, are you okay with this? I did not think try was gonna be what his colors was. I was thinking of like a dark sable color for some reason, but his coloring was very sentimental to me. I previously had 2 Rottweilers, so when I saw the eyebrows, I contacted my husband immediately, and I'm like, oh my god, I need him. So I was at work and I was on lunch, and we talked for like a good 15 minutes about it and the price. The price was the biggest thing because it was way over our price range of what we were looking for. But I had like side money saved to the side specifically for Sherlock. So I was ready. I was ready with everything. So then my husband's like, okay, well, contact her and we'll just kind of go from there. So April 30th was Sherlock's birthday, and these are just kind of some fun little clips and pictures I have of him, of my favorites. So Sherlock is he's very calm, he's very sweet. When you meet him for the very first time, he is like overjoyed, energetic. He doesn't technically bite on the first meeting. Like sometimes he'll give like light like holds, but they're not like bite downs. And that's just how, like I said earlier, it was an equivalent of a child holding the hand. Sometimes he likes to be independent. So there's points, you know, we'll come, ruffle him up, we'll pet him, and he'll just kind of give like a light growl and he'll walk away. So that means he wants to be by himself. But he comes back with his tail up and wagging, and he's like, okay, I want to play. So he's got a little bit of that independence going on, and it's not every day that he does that. So that makes me feel a little good about that. We still keep an eye on it, but he understands when we're like, you don't like it, leave. So he does leave. And then, like I said, he comes back. He's such an amazing dog. I couldn't ask, you know, for a better dog. Corgi was a dream dog of mine. The Tri was very sentimental to me. So I really love this, and I hope you guys will kind of like the little collection I have of Sherlock. So thank you guys very much, and have fun watching these videos and pictures. And we made it to 200 subscribers, so thank you guys so much for that. As promised, next I will be working on ghost stories, which is a request from my husband's friend. In Japan it did okay, in America it earned its profits. So we got 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for standing by and just patiently waiting. 250 subscribers, I will review and possibly react to When Blackbirds Fly, written and produced by Jimmy Screamer Claus. He's the same guy that produced Where the Dead Go to Die. So look forward to that, and I'll see you guys in a little bit, and have fun with these photos and videos. Bye. Bye.